Good morning. This is Dr. Beck here at Life Point Medical, and it is Tuesday morning, the 16th of February of 2021. And I want to tell you good morning and let you know I'm a little early this morning, but before we've actually opened, I'm doing this video, but I want to let you know that we're going to be open today, and we want to hear from you, and we want to get you taken care of if you're sick or anything. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about some psychology that I have to deal with every day, and I think it's really interesting because I study this stuff mainly because one of my things that I try to do every day is how do I convey or talk to a patient in such a way that gets them to do what needs to be done. And with that in mind, I see a lot of patients who are bewildered or they're lost or they don't have a sense of purpose. And in studying all this stuff, I read a phrase the other day, and I'm not going to quote who it was from, but it was like, life is hard. It's very hard to get through. Life is hard. Everybody gets beat up from one thing or another, and even if you've got everything, you still get beat up another way. Okay, we know this is happening. And to survive and to get through the perils of life, it's almost mandatory that you have a sense of purpose, a sense of purpose that is beyond yourself, something that is greater than you as an individual, a collective type goal or something like that. And I do believe the truth in this. I believe that the anticipation of getting things done probably beats out the actual getting it done. Like my journey to become a doctor was long and hard. It was over a cumulative period of about 12 to 15 years of work. But I had a goal and I had something that I was shooting for, and I never lost my sense of purpose during that period of time and since then. So I just want to use that as a tool. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. You don't need to be a great therapist, and you don't need to see a great psychologist to adopt and look at your sense of purpose in this life and do something better for yourself or for your community, for your family, whatever it is. And I do believe that will help you weather some of the most difficult storms that you'll ever see in your life. And I pray about that every single day, myself personally. All right, let's talk about COVID-19. We have an even 1,400 cases reported in Raymond County as of today. And I opt that we just stop right there and let that be the max. I don't think that's going to happen, but sounded like a good idea. And then we have our 34 deaths. So we're definitely out of this spike thing. It is getting jumbled up with the newer strains and the lifting restrictions and keeping restrictions and all this stuff. If you try to get a grasp of this from the mainstream media, it is still hard to put it all together. However, I just want you to play it safe, continue to play it safe, and I want you to be with your family. I want you to be around other people, okay, but we can still be safe with what we're doing by wearing these masks. And I'll tell you, I've always been preaching about that hand sanitizer, okay? That hand sanitizer to me is the key to most of this stuff, okay? Because as a doctor, we know that most of these viruses are transmitted through your hands and touching. One thing I want to talk about again today, and I've been going through these services every day, is because I want to educate you on what things that I do here in the office that actually save lives. And so I'm going to go back on the annual wellness visits. If you haven't had your annual wellness visit because of COVID or because you hadn't signed up because you never had one, whatever that is, deal is, call us and let's do an annual wellness visit. And these things do make a difference in people's lives. I promise you. Just the other day, someone approached my wife and said, "Your husband made my husband get a colonoscopy, and because he made him get a colonoscopy, he was able to avert a serious form of cancer, colon cancer." And she said, "Your husband saved my husband's life," and I don't know who it was, and that's okay because I've done that a bunch. Okay, but it was the annual wellness visits when we sit there and we talk about this stuff and we try to make sense of what we're trying to do and figure out what your goals are and try to help you get the preventive care that you need. And again, a lot of it is about us just helping you make sense of what we're trying to do, because we have a very limited amount of things we can do that have been shown to actually save lives. Okay, but those are what is part of the annual wellness visit. Okay, so call us today, get one. You're supposed to be free from your insurance company. Most of them are, and that makes it even more enticing to you. In other words, you've already paid for the annual wellness visit. If you have any form of insurance, you have already paid for it. Why not use it? Okay, and here's the other thing: you don't have to do everything that we decide to do in the annual wellness visit, but you and I can make a conscious decision about whether you need those or not. And as long as you're making a decision and you're educated appropriately, that's a beautiful thing about America. So no, I'm not going to make you do anything. However, I will help educate you on what you should and shouldn't do, and hopefully we can save some lives that way. All right. Place of Hope, North Georgia. It's early intervention in children who are in crisis, and I'm a firm believer in it, and I'm working on it every day a little bit. And part of me working on it is just letting you know about it, tell you that that is a service that's in this community, and it's set up just to help the children of this community. And if you feel compelled, send us a donation at P.O. Box 933, Clayton, Georgia 30525. And I work with a team of extraordinary people who will make sure that money is used for its intended purpose. This is Dr. Timothy Scott Beck here at LifePoint Medical. I want to let you know that we're here for you, and give us a call if you need something. Have a great day.